Hi friends, Andy Vegan. I'm making ice cream today with a fruit salad on top. My favorite summer breakfast, I have to admit. And now I have blueberries and strawberries, show you so in a moment. And yogurt that I make myself, you might know when you watch my videos. Cashew yogurt and date mousse, also made by myself. Both you could purchase any kind of plain yogurt and date mousse, or called date paste, whatever you like. But I have also a video for each of these linked under this one, how to make it. Date mousse is just blending dates with water. Cashew yogurt is just blended cashews with water, adding some bacteria. It's called acidophilus. They do the job. They ferment the yogurt into the cashews into yogurt. And that's easy. I showed that in the video. A very simple thing. Takes overnight in a warm room and then in the fridge, and more you wait, the yogurt gets more and more like yogurt. But after the first night, you can also already enjoy it. And the date mousse makes it a little bit sweeter. I like that for two reasons. One is the yogurt is of course tart or sour. You might call it as you wish. And the date mousse is sweet, and also they balance the sour flavor of the yogurt, and also the sour and the sweet pairing highlights the flavor of the natural flavors of the fruit, the blueberries and the strawberries. So let's see if it works. I think about adding water to the yogurt. It might be without water okay. Let's see. I will add the blueberries and the strawberries. Here I show you these beautiful fruit. These are in seasons now. I love the strawberries so much. I'm happy it's season again. And blueberries, yeah, I get them almost every day. They're quite inexpensive. In the supermarkets, that is okay for me. And they are recommended to enjoy every day because they are the healthiest fruit we have. Science says even children, when you give children blueberries at school, right after that, immediately, they begin to perform better with their homeworks. That's fascinating. Oh yeah, I don't need more water. That's okay. You know, you can also make the yogurt runnier or less runny. I use usually a 1-to-1 ratio, yogurt and water. And then you have a kind of Greek yogurt texture, thick and creamy. I like that. But when you put more water, you get a runnier yogurt. But this is the 1-to-1 ratio, and it is a nice texture. And here I show you, it depends on the fruit salad. For example, if I have a banana fruit salad, the bananas oftentimes like it a little bit runnier. They're a little bit heavier, and the texture is softer and a little bit thicker. Yeah? The strawberries are crunchy and fresh and light. Blueberries also. The bananas not so much. You cannot juice bananas, for example. I don't know how to do that. But for the bananas in the fruit salad, I oftentimes make the dressing a little bit runnier. Just add a little bit more water, for example. Yeah. And here is my fruit salad already, with these fantastic two fruit. And that's very simple to make. Having a wonderful healthy food is so easy. We have so many fantastic plants that all have the benefits. And now I quickly go to the freezer to get my banana ice cream out of that. The ice cream will have 3 ingredients. Frozen bananas. They should be ripe. When I freeze them, I know that from my experience with these ice creams. The riper they are, the better. The texture of the ice cream gets so nice and creamy. And the food processor with the S-blade allows me to make a Blitz ice cream, as I call it. Because when you make it in here with the cold bananas, very cold, then I can make scoops right away. I show you. So the S-blade is the good tool here for the processor. And I prefer it to the blender in this case. The blender produces a lot of heat. The ice cream melts earlier, and I cannot process longer in here to make it really creamy, and still is it an ice cream. So the bananas go right in. Let's see. It's so cold it sticks to the bowl. I put it into this freezer together with the dates and the date mousse and the cashew flour here, the other two ingredients. You see, this is again date mousse. I showed you before. There's the video. You remember maybe, and I'm linked on this one. And cashew flour. Cashew flour is super easy to make. If you have a coffee grinder, electric coffee grinder, in seconds you have your cashew flour. Otherwise, there are many nut flours and seed flours you can already purchase. But it's really wonderful to use it, the nut meals, the flours, in the ice cream, banana ice cream, because it makes it so creamy. It's almost like in an ice cream machine. So cool. The date mousse makes it sweeter again. Also very nice, the sweetness. In general, this ice cream, the date cashew vanilla ice cream, is one of my favorites. Yeah, because it has these three ingredients: the bananas, the dates, and the cashews. They're really pure comfort food, especially when they're together. There's everything you desire. My body craves for, and the ice cream is amazing. I show you. So blender dance for Blitz ice cream. I've done this a Blitz ice cream. I have enough time to process, so it will be creamy and no chunks. That's very nice. I had to learn that first. That was not always clear to me. That's why I've even put the bananas, the dates, and the cashews into the freezer just for 10 minutes or so. But it can give me some seconds of processing. Yeah, the texture is very nice. I made beautiful scoops with these. I'll show you in a moment. And you just place them on top of the yogurt with the fruit salad. Now they sink a little bit into the yogurt, and that's how they merge so nicely. Right? When I eat the ice cream and the fruit salad, the yogurt, the light tartness, and the dates, they melt into the ice cream, or the other way around. And it's a wonderful complement. This very gentle sweetness, this comforting sweetness of this ice cream. It's a perfect combination with this kind of yogurt dressing and the fruit salad. Yeah, so it's a nice idea. A couple of years ago I began in the summertime. I began to make these kinds of fruit salads with ice cream on top. And since then I have made all kinds of different ice creams, and that's what it looks like. Isn't that nice? And it's so easy to make. Prepared with the date mousse and the yogurt, put it all together, some fruit, that's it. Yeah. And of course my food processor. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoy. If you like, subscribe, MD Vegan on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day and enjoy the endless vegan variety. And find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and X. And you can also donate. Now there is a button under the video called Thanks.